Hi everybody, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your solar eclipse reading that's happening on July 2nd. And it's a solar eclipse in Cancer because that's the polarity we're in right now. Now, knowing that solar is divine masculine energy of the sun, usually the solar eclipses have something to do with men in our lives or masculine energy. Interestingly enough, this is the eclipse that we're having in Cancer. Now, Cancer is the divine feminine energy. It is a feminine sign, and it is ruled by the moon, which is divine feminine energy. And it's a cardinal sign of beginning. So the solstice starts. In the northern hemisphere, we have the summer solstice. Southern hemisphere, you have the winter solstice. So we have this energy that's a solar eclipse, which is usually to do with men or masculine energies in our lives, but it's in Cancer, which is divine feminine energy and the mother. So let's see it in that perspective, that it's something loving, nurturing, caring, where you feel protected. That's the energy that you would feel from Cancer. It has to do with food that feels good, being of service to others. Many Cancerians are very good in the food industry, healing industry, medical field, agriculture. Okay, botany, anything to do with loving and nurturing yourself, the earth's energies, okay? Flora, fauna, natural resources, elements, and boy, can we use healing with all of that too. So I'm going to use the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, and this is more of an oracle reading, and I'll just intuit whatever else they have to say. But remember this, when we have a solar eclipse, we have the sun, then we have the moon, and then we have the earth. So that's how the ecliptic is affecting us. So the sun is causing your vision forward to be blocked. It obscures your vision forward, okay? So it's going to force you to be in the now. And we're coming off the energy from the eclipse we had 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago, right? It's coming to a head. And even from last year's that started. So when we look at this, we're saying, what am I looking at right now in my life? Stop looking at the past. Can't change that. There's nothing you can do about that. Don't worry about the future and what's coming, because that's still open. When you are forced to look at right now to heal things from your past and be in the now, you won't have to worry about the future because you will be living present and thinking of things that you want in your life in a healing way. So let's look at it that way, okay? So what I'm going to do is going to pull a few cards for you, and we're going to see for the first card, where do you see yourself now? Now this is for the solar eclipse energy on July 2nd. I don't think we're going to see it in the Americas, in North America. I don't think it's going to be visible. Yeah, it's not. It's going to be in other parts of the world, but let's see. So, where do you find yourself now? Two of Fire. Interesting. Oh, I've got a giraffe on there with a lantern. Child riding the giraffe. The Two of Fire would represent the first 10 days of Aries. So that is like the beginning of spring, actually, this card with Two of Fire. So let's see what it's talking about for us. Two is a duality to a situation, right? Fire energy, inspiration, passion, drive, male seed, life. So with the Two of Fire, it's saying creative planning for the future, mapping progress, trusting in the unknown, spirit-inspired ambition. So that's what this card is embodying in this deck. And what she's recommending as an affirmation for you is, whenever I can't see how my dreams will coalesce into form, I can trust in the process of co-creation and engage more deeply in the process of envisioning something new. I have already started to make progress, and soon my passion will attract the perfect situation for me. The light of spirit helps me to see my way and feel the universe aligning to bring me what I need. Okay, again, you can't make this stuff up. So here it comes. Where do you see yourself in the now? So we were just talking about, are you worrying about the future? Are you dwelling in the past? With this card, it's saying that you have everything you need right now to align with. Tune in. You want to put your concentration, your inspiration, your passion, your drive right now into what it is you desire in your life. Is it, for some of you, it's your health. and a healing of your body. For some of you, it's healing a relationship. Maybe you're having relationship problems with a man in your life, whether it's a coworker, a sibling, a relative, parent, a neighbor, anybody, and you're looking for a healing. What you could do, what this card is saying, to put your energy into focusing on right now and what you want in your life, and the universe will conspire with you. And you'll have this perfect situation of alignment with the energy that you're putting out with the universe is going to reverberate back to you that you're passionate about and attract this perfect situation for you. Some of you, it is healing relationship with a loved one. Some of you, it's about a job, your health, whatever it is that's going on, because this is a general reading, you're knowing that the light of spirit is going to help you to see your way, and you know that the universe will align with you to bring what you need. So what are you looking to align with? Are you dwelling in negativity and fear? Do you have really gossipy things to say? Are you putting out all that vital energy that your body has and passion with anger, resentment, vengeance, all fear-based? This is a time to look at that and know that you're not going to get anywhere with that, because the universe is going to reverberate that energy back to you, and you have more to worry about, gossip about, fear, and be angry about. To live in a constant state of frustration is really deteriorating to who you are, and it helps you to unevolve or devolve, and you don't want that. So what you could do right now is concentrate on what they're saying here. Even though you can't see how your dreams will coalesce into form, you can trust the process of co-creation and taking part in that, putting out positive energy in the thoughts and the wishes of what you want, so that positive results will come to you. And you'll see it start to manifest for you. Okay, and then next we're going to see, how does the now relate to the past? That's a good one. Because if you're living in this state of worry, doubt, fear, unhealthy body, unhealthy relationships, attracting all negative things into your life, because of your past, you need to look at that past and say, what was happening there that I feel threatened by now and triggering now? Because if you hold on to that energy, it's keeping you where you are right now. It's causing all the negative things in your life right now. Once you can relate to the past energy, accept it as it is the past, you can't change it, heal from it and release it, or at least know that it's a part of your past and it doesn't live with you now, then you can work toward a better future, because you're concentrating on a healed present state of mind. Oh, look at that, the Empress. This is a major arcana. Number 3, what are you creating? And we just said, what can you co-create with the universe? We're progressing from this 2 energy to a 3. Like a husband and wife have a child, or a boy and a girl get married, or 2 partners come together and start a business or a relationship. Whatever it is that you're looking to complete, the Empress talks about potential being fulfilled. This is where she's shown forever pregnant, right? She is definitely feminine energy. This card is Venus. So she's constantly showing bounty, abundance, pregnant. You see that she's about to birth something into the world. You see that it's about to come forth. So with this card, how and what are you doing to bring and create something new in your life, or to bring forth what it is that you have been wanting to create in your life for such a long time? So let's see what the Empress card says. These are all positive affirmations. I love that, because I always read with positive energy. Even if something seems a little glum, I deliver it with the best message possible. That is encouraging. And I love this deck. She does it also. The Empress card represents fertility. And you can say at this time, this is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and experiences. Nourishment is assured as I step into a new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibility that I can manifest and create. I am a powerful co-creator, and life loves me right now. My world is brimming with potential and infinite possibility that will manifest for the highest good. Perfect again. I just picked this card out of the deck. How does the now relate to the past? And she's talking about your life is rich and ripe with possibility that you can manifest and co-create right now. So that's saying about, the past is done and today is a gift. That's why they call it a present or the present. And yes, it is. This is your present. Every day you can start anew. Yes, you can have a rotten day, things go terribly, and you can hang on to that tomorrow. But instead of perpetuating that energy the next day, or even in the same day, you can get back on that wagon. Say, okay, this is something that happened right now. It's terrible. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable with it. It's really bringing me down. Whatever is happening in your life. And then realize that this too shall pass, and I'm still here, and I can still have a beautiful life right now because the universe loves me. Remember, you are a child of the universe. No less than the trees and the stars, you have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, everything is unfolding as it should in the universe. And that's from Desiderata. That's a beautiful saying for all of us to know that we are supposed to be here and everything is happening for us in our lives in the timing that we created before we got here. And I know it's hard to remember that because we're in form. We're not spiritual beings anymore, but just knowing that these are the things that grow us, change us, and the eclipses are the check-in, right, with the universe to say, hey, how you doing? What do you got to change? What's new? What's going on? What's old that's got to be done with in your life? And they keep coming up every year for us to work them through until we do work them through and let them go and just know they're a part of our story, but they do not define us. Okay, next, what can you do now to change the present? Well, we were just talking about, oh, you just flew out. Do you want to come out? Okay. This just flew out. Oh, wow. 9 of water. That would be the 9 of cups. Now, Cancer is a water sign represented in the tarot by the cups. The 9 of water is the wish card. Very interesting that came up. So let's see what we have for 9 of water. Dreams come true. Wishes fulfilled. Completion. Enjoyment. Contentment. Achievement of desire. And we were starting out with that, we're saying with the divine masculine energy, the seed of life, desire, passion, and with the beautiful energy of the moon, feminine energy that's loving, healing, nurturing, protecting. Okay, so your affirmation could be, it is right to say no to what isn't right for me, and now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled. The sweet harvest that came about from the seeds that I planted. I drink in the aroma of successful endeavor, take pride in my hard work and achievement, and I savor the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co-created, and I do it joyfully. So this is what you can do now to change your present. When this card comes up, it's telling us to change the way we're thinking, speaking, feeling, and acting. This card representing all the dreams that we want in our lives being fulfilled, every wish coming true, money, financial security, debt-free, material goods, okay? It also is love, happiness, joy, great health, security, strong body, mind, heart, soul. Emotions being quelled and satisfied and calmed, feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling abundant joy and bliss in our lives, having everything we want and need. And that card is talking exactly to what you can do now to change your present. Because you're in a present state of flux that is negative, you're going to stay in that and get more to be negative. Like people post stuff all over Facebook and social media that's very depressing in their lives, bad news. They air out their laundry in social media, even arguments that they're having with people. They project it out there like the person doesn't know it's them who's reading it, right? That brings back more and more of the same thing to them. And I'd like to IM those people and say, you're only creating more havoc and misery in your life, but I just leave it at that because it's something they have to work through. So knowing that you could just put out positive, loving, supportive things to the universe about yourself, and this person maybe who's pissing you off or you're worried about, that you want something good to happen for them or for you in your life. So to change things right now in the present, what you can do is your emotions and what you're wishing for. So for every negative thought you have, maybe you could think of 2 things positive. Every time you have something mean to say, maybe you can blurt out 2 nice things to say. Because this way you want the universe to reverberate back to you the energy that you're putting forth. And if it's always negative or worrisome or anxious-ridden, frustrated, or hateful, more of that will surround your life with darkness. Putting out positive, loving messages will reverberate light to you and love to you and abundant blessings to you, so that every cup will be fulfilled for you. So it's a lot of great energy to work with. And just knowing that these eclipses are quantum leaps for us to take us from the old into the new. The old part of our life that's been going on for the last 19 years, because they run in 19-year cycles. So try and remember what happened 19 years ago in your life. What was going on around this time of that eclipse? Have you worked through that? Is that gone from your life? Is it still repeating itself, the same pattern, the same story? Because you haven't changed. Don't worry about the people changing, the world changing, your family changing. All you can do is change yourself. Once you change yourself and your energy, you will attract into your life the same things that vibrate to your energy. Now, those people, places, and things definitely may fall away from you. And even if you love them, it might be something that's unhealthy and toxic that needs to fall away. You can feel the love for that person, place, or thing, but you don't need to have it in your life that's causing you misery and pain and suffering. You want to release that. And that in itself is a quantum leap, because then you have begun a new vibration for yourself and risen your frequency. And that's what we want to do before we leave this place. We want to raise our vibration to the highest frequency possible. So with these cards, I hope that helps you to enjoy your eclipse, and remembering to let go of the things that are blocking you from having the best life. And these eclipses right now, this one is purposely obscuring your vision forward to make you look in the present, to do the work on you, not everybody else in your life and everything else that's not going right. Because it's you that's causing everything else to not go right in your life. With all the things you thought of and did in the past 6 months to a year, or even 19 years ago, if you're still doing the same thing, is why you're living the way you are now. Once you change the way you're thinking and feeling and speaking and acting right now, everything coming to you will change to it. So change it to the good things. Remember, if everything you ever said, good or bad, would come true, how would that affect the way you are thinking? You'd only think good thoughts, right? You'd only speak good words. Live your life that way. Sometimes you got to put your hands over your mouth and just take a breath and shut up. And other times, it just blurts out, but you can definitely heal that by saying something positive, nice, and loving afterward. So I hope this helps you guys. Thanks a lot for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate it. My videos are up for the month of July. Enjoy them. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I love you guys as always. I wish you the best.